is time. I've been waiting all weekend to hear about this, and this is the latest video about it. We're gonna see just how crazy the situation with Johnny Somali has become. I am curious, I am intrigued, and I want to know. I heard something about this. Not much. I do know he got arrested again. I'm not entirely sure why. I've heard a few little tidbits here and there. I can't wait to find out about this, so let's fucking go.
Prank calling and being wanted for questioning by the Korean police was not enough for the most disliked streamer in the world, because apparently just the next day he continued to brag and prank call the police, then said if he got enough donations he was going to run out and get arrested on the street. And that's exactly what happened, all while he has another ongoing criminal trial. They're currently adding more and more charges to almost every single month now, and this most recent live stream might add another dozen charges. It just seems like his goal is to be stuck in South Korea for as long as possible, and he even acknowledges this.
I'm stuck in Korea for a long time. I don't know when I can go home. Why? The police will not let me go home.
It looks like this reality has slowly started to hit him over the last couple of days, as he suddenly seems very apathetic to where.
Here's the thing. It's not just a tech ban. Like, he's I think got his buddy's tech or something, but obviously it's not doing anything. I also heard a snippet. I don't know if Atozy is going to address this. Apparently, he's also been banned from the last streaming platform he'd been able to ban on. Or he'd been banned from the last streaming platform that he'd been able to stream on. He's been banned. So all the streaming platforms have banned him. He has no available platforms to stream on. None exist left. Yeah, Party? Yeah. They banned him. Was it a temp ban? I thought they totally banned him. He got unbanned after a day. Damn it! Party? The fuck? Well, damn, there goes my hope.
His life is going right now. But as you see later on, he's essentially crying for help because he wants to be sent back to the US. His only issue is everything he's currently doing will only prolong the amount of time he's in Korea. So he just starts off the stream as usual. He gets extremely drunk, then immediately goes on to harassing people. At this point, I guess he just treats harassing random people on his stream as a 9 to 5. Dude just clocked in and went to work. So I guess after a long, hard day of harassing innocent Koreans, he goes back to his apartment and— No.
Kanga? Johnny will be the prison wife. Okay, let's not fuck with this. There's not a snowball's chance in hell in August that Johnny will be getting a prison wife. She will be the prison wife. Make no mistake about this.
Calls 911 for his stream content.
Power in chat right now. I swear to God, look at the upstairs. I'm calling the cops right now on the watch.
And
I'm calling the cops right now.
Shall we? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen Johnny this drunk. She is shit-faced right now. Holy, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen him this shit-faced.
911 for his stream content.
Power in chat right now. I swear to God,
look at his spit.
I'm calling the cops right now on the watch. I'm calling the cops right now. I'm calling the Korean cops.
So he wanted someone to donate for him.
Holy shit, is he drunk? He is fucking gone. Okay, Leo. We've seen him drinking and acting a fool. I don't think I've ever seen him that fucking drunk. That is nuts.
To prank call the police. Then someone donated $5, and that's exactly what he did.
Let me see the bread. Oh! And listen, are you police? Are you police?
Yes, police.
Police?
Yes.
You know my name? My name is Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali?
Are you police? Police?
Oh my God.
112. Do you need help in police?
Korean emergency 112?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Accident, I'm sorry. Watch. They give me a watch to call the police. I'm sorry. It's accident. Sorry. 감사합니다. Sorry. 감사합니다.
Okay, you fine?
Sorry, I'm fine. I'm
감사합니다 is not sorry. 감사합니다 is like hello. What the fuck? I think I'm from. No, sorry, no. I'm thinking 안녕하세요. Never mind. I'm mixing up my words. I think I'm mixing up my words. Never mind. Yeah. 감사합니다 is for thank you. Yeah, I was thinking of 안녕하세요 for hello. I mixed up my words.
fine. 감사합니다.
Apparently an extra bread then. I know a couple
Bye-bye.
words and that's it. Oh God! Oh sweet chat, that face is going to haunt my goddamn nightmares tonight. That is going to fucking haunt my nightmares. Jesus. Silver, this is definitely alcohol induced. He's going up, but he is going beyond his level of stupidity with this. This is absolutely alcohol induced. Shit.
Got a police. They got GPS. I am playing.
Dude thinks he's a legend for filming himself prank calling the police for $5. Yeah, that'll be showed in his trial. I mean, this guy very likely added yet another charge to his criminal case for $5. He can't even buy a Big Mac with that here in the States. But then he gets another $5 donation,
Jesus.
so he
Oh,
calls
no.
them again.
I'm calling the police right now.
So, what won't this little whore do for $5? He's a whore. He's literally a whore right now. He will do anything for $5. He is literally a $5 whore. That's his legacy, chat. Johnny Smalley's legacy is that he is a $5 whore. And I'm gonna keep fucking repeating it. Because that's what he is. And I don't know why. I don't know why he wants to get sent back to the United States. Does he think he's going to be receiving a warm welcome in the United States? The United States hates him as much as every other country, and they're cheering what the South Korean government is doing. They are cheering it. I don't know about that dragon. He would definitely get the living shit kicked out of him. If he came back to the States, he would get the shit kicked out of him here.
Right. Hello.
여보세요?
You know me, Johnny Somali.
Yeah, there was. There. That's the word I was thinking of that I misidentified.
여보세요?
You know me, Johnny
안녕하세요?
Somali.
Yeah?
Johnny Somali?
Somalia?
Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali?
You Songpa police?
This is Seoul Metro Police Station.
You're Seoul Metro Police Station?
Yeah, you say English?
You are what police station are you?
Yeah, this is police station.
Seoul
Oh my god.
Seoul Metro Police?
This cop is done with him.
Alright, this is police station.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh boy. No, what's that? What the fuck? Is he holding a gun? Correct me if I'm wrong. South Korea has some pretty strict gun laws, do they not? No, I think it's a shotgun. You think it's airsoft? It could be. Yeah, that's like I guess it's an airsoft shotgun. Now, well, not all airsoft have orange tips, Andrea. There are quite a few airsoft firearms that do not have the orange tip. Quite a few, actually. It was confirmed to be airsoft? Okay.
He keeps proving to me that he is the dumbest human being that I've ever seen in my life. This is what really happens when you go so long
Okay,
without any real
Tornado.
consequences. You start to think that you're above them. And it's just going to be very humbling for him when the sentencing day comes, because that's only his first trial. If he keeps doing stuff like this, and what we're about to see, there'll be many more trials to come. And he's stuck in Korea until all of the criminal trials are over, all of the time is served, and all of the fines are paid, and then he'll also have to pay an additional $2,000 fine to get deported. On top of that, he could get a lifetime ban from Korea. But I guess that's just the least of his problems. But if we jump out a few hours, he's still extremely drunk and he ends up going to bed, but he keeps streaming. And it seems like he was gonna go to sleep until his audience started donating again and telling him, hey, you gotta get up. So he then shouted out the creator of
See, there it is. There it is. Listen to that again.
His audience started donating again and telling him, hey, you gotta get up. So
boom. Exactly what I have been saying. Johnny is one part of this equation. It's a big part, but it's one part of the equation. The audience is another big part of this equation. He's doing this stupid shit because he's an attention whore. That's number one. But the people that watch his streams are equally culpable for his actions. He was going to sleep. His audience was like, no, dance monkey dance. We're going to give you $5 to conduct chaos. Because we want to be able to see someone get in trouble, and we want to be able to do it and our hands are clean. They basically, his audience are a bunch of pussies. They want to create this kind of chaos. They're like, yeah, we want to create chaos, but we don't want to get in trouble for it. So we're going to give Johnny the whore $5 so he can do some stupid shit and get in trouble and get arrested, possibly even be hurt. That we're going to sit back and just laugh because our hands are clean. If people like this, if they started going after people like this, who are donating money to these streamers to get them to do this kind of stuff, how long do you think it would last? How long do you think this chaos streaming would last if both the streamer and the audience encouraging it through donations would get charged? Yeah, they are fully engaged in the Schadenfreude. And I think I pronounced that correctly. His audience is made up of nothing but Schadenfreude enjoyers. And for those of you who don't know what the fuck I'm saying, it's a German word for enjoying watching others in pain or watching others going through difficult times. They're enjoying the hardship of others. That's what Schadenfreude means. It's a German word. I'm very bare bonesing the definition of it, but that's what it is. That's all, yeah. That's his audience. His audience consists of that. They want to see him in pain. They want to see him in trouble because they enjoy it. They get a sick enjoyment of it. And if audience members like this could actually start being charged as like as not compulsory. What's the word I'm looking for? Not co-conspirator. Well, maybe co-conspirators, but if the audience members who donated could be accessory, that's the correct word. Thank you, Machinist. If these audience members could be charged as accessories or accomplices to his criminal activity, how long do you think this kind of thing would continue? Hmm? How long do you think this kind of chaos streaming would continue if not only the streamer, but the audience also got charged as accessories or accomplices to the criminal acts? Probably would stop really fucking quick. Now, is that gonna happen? No. No, it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Because a multitude of reasons, none of the least of which is that's what I'm referencing, Dragon, is the donators. It's not going to stop because number one, the social media companies will never give up the identities of the donators. They will fight for it with freedom of speech, and so on and so forth. And chances are it probably would not make it through the court system if they even if the prosecutors tried to bring it to court, there's an excellent chance that it would never go through. I don't know if Twitch would, Bluefire. Even Twitch, I don't think they would. Honestly. Because if Twitch did that, then content creators themselves would likely jump ship really fast. If they knew that Twitch could if content creators knew that Twitch would give up a member of their audience because a police officer or prosecuting attorney is like, hey, give us the identity of that chatter or that donor. And Twitch is like, yeah, sure, here you go. Content creators themselves would probably jump ship really fucking fast. Because the ones that actually care about their community, like I do, would not want their community to be subjected to that kind of Gestapo tactic. At all. They would never do it. So I don't think Twitch would do it in a heartbeat. I honestly don't.
So he then shouted out the creator of the new website that he streams on.
Shout out the owner or whatever. You guys wouldn't have got this stream if it wasn't for the party owner. The owner of the website told me to go live tonight, so that's why I went live.
That's interesting.
That's
so
why
if it
they
wasn't for
abandoned.
the creator of Party, this stream wouldn't have happened. But as I said earlier, because he was getting donations, he chose to go back outside, drunk, to rack up some more charges. Because why not at this point?
Oh my god. Sorry. Yo, sorry. Sorry. Hello. Kamsahamnida. Sorry. A YouTuber. Oh. Vigo. Sorry.
He probably knows exactly who you are, dude.
I'm sorry. Kamsahamnida.
Dude, Johnny is basically infamous in Korea at this point. He knows who the fuck you are. He knows exactly who the fuck you are. He knows exactly what the fuck you're doing. He's just going, please elevator, travel at warp speed so I can get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh, hell no. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, no, we're going to jail.
I guess that last comment right there was for seeing something.
Call the police.
He's not in boxers. No, if those are shorts, I saw drawstrings.
Go walk around the back looking the clothes off. I don't care.
Yeah, those are regular shorts. It's not boxers.
I don't care. What's up?
Oh
what
my
you
god.
Looking at me for? What you looking at?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What you looking at me for?
He's doing this outside of a gym. At any moment, I'm fully expecting about 20 built South Koreans to come out that door and go, "Sup, bitch." Victor, it's entirely possible that South Korea does not have the ankle monitor. Or wait, no. We talked about this. We actually discussed this. He did have an ankle. What was it? He did have an ankle monitor, and then when he actually still had an attorney, his attorney, I think, was able to convince the courts to take it off, I think. Now, after all this shit, why they didn't put it back on his ass, I don't know. But regardless, they need to, like, at this point, I will be quite surprised if the courts just, after this, if they don't revoke any recognizance bond that he may be on and just tell him, dude, you're just sitting in jail until your court. Like, literally keep him locked up in jail until his court appearance.
You want?
It now seems like that Johnny has exported the New York homeless experience to South Korea. Because what we're seeing and what we'll continue to see is essentially the same behavior, except Johnny is sticking a live stream camera in random people's faces.
It's not entirely pirate. He's made it difficult for sure.
My friend. What? I love. My friend.
I actually...
Wait. We had to remove him harassing and twerking on a construction worker in order to post the video. A construction worker, I'm surprised, didn't knock him the fuck out. Like, even in South Korea, I would have expected a construction worker, the minute he starts twerking on him, to knock him out.
I actually can't wait to see the judge's face when they wheel in this bad boy into the courtroom and show the judge all this footage. But his whole persona starts to slip here, because this is where we realize all of this is some extremely stupid strategy to go home.
Bring the police right on. Bring them. I'm mentally. Send me back to America.
Again, dude's not going to be sent home to the US for years.
Oh, he's this stupid. He thinks that if he causes enough problems, that South Korea is just going to say, fuck this, we don't want to deal with this guy anymore, just send him home. He doesn't realize he's at the point of no return. He hasn't figured it out yet. No matter how stupid he gets, no matter how much chaos he tries to cause, the wheel is already in motion, the die has already been cast. There is no going back. At all. He's already been found guilty. He's already been found guilty in court. There's no going back. He's got pending charges in another case, he's created yet another case, and the prosecutor is just waiting with even more charges to start throwing at him. He's done. This is desperation. The Korean justice system works similarly to how we in the West understand it. The laws obviously are different. Like in South Korea, if you've been found guilty of a crime and then you are charged with more charges, that is a mitigating factor in that you've already been convicted of a crime, so these new charges are going to be carrying even more weight. I guess the best way to describe it is because he has a high recidivism rate, the new charges will be looked at more severely than if it was just the first time he was getting charged with them. Did I say mitigated? Okay. I did not mean mitigated. That was if I said mitigated, that is incorrect terminology. But basically it's referring. I think I was leading up to the recidivism rate. I don't think they're enhanced. I don't think they'd be enhanced, but in terms of the punishment, in terms of how, in terms of sentencing, the sentencing will be more to the higher end versus if it was a first time. Yeah, it's like there's an exacerbation and, whereas like, okay, how you can go in front of a judge and usually there's a range in terms of how sentencing, like the range that a judge has in terms of sentencing. When you've been convicted of a crime in South Korea, as it has been explained before, and you go in front of a judge for more crimes, then the sentencing on those crimes, if you are found guilty, the sentencing will lean towards the higher end of what is possible, which is jail time. So, for the crimes where it could have been, I'll throw out a number. If the crime was where he could have received 1 to 5 years in jail, if found guilty for this crime, because he's already been convicted, they are going to be leaning higher towards the 5 years of putting him in jail. for, and that's generally how they'll be looking at additional charges that get filed in the court system in South Korea after he has already been convicted. Because he has been convicted. He is a convicted felon. All of South Korea. And they're just stacking more cases. And they're building more cases. He's fucking done. If he has less than 10 years of jail time, I will kind of be surprised.
And the more stuff like this that he does, the longer it's going to take him to be able to return home. And to make everything worse for him, he's doing all of this for like 10 viewers sitting there live. He's definitely going to be a fascinating case study on how live stream viewers hyped him up and convinced him to ruin his life for $5 donations. This is actually just absurd to see unfold in front of us, as every time I think he couldn't make things worse for himself, he does exactly that.
Bring the feds. I swear to God, if they bring the cops, I'm running on the cops. I'm running on the cops right now. I run around this thing like this. Chat, spam one in the chat. Spam one in the chat.
Again, we are watching a live stream chat destroy a man, masking themselves as his supporters.
Yes. What did I say? What have I said? The culpability also resides with the chat that are urging him on, that are paying him money to do all this. They are just as culpable. Why? Because they're sick fucks. Oh, you're talking about him being in just shorts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like this.
Watching a live stream chat destroy a man, masking themselves as his supporters. But he slips up again and he shows that he's really just trying to do this to get sent home.
Y'all, I'll put him in the mental hospital right now. Let's go. Y'all, I'm getting free. Well, send me home to America. Put us in the hospital. I'll put this in the house right now.
When will he realize that the more he does stuff like this, the longer
Jesus, how can you
his chat is doing
him?
society a favor getting someone like Johnny off the streets.
No, Revan, no. Because this is the behavior that we don't want to continue. Johnny's behavior stems from his chat. He only started doing this because people were paying him to do it, and he realized, I can get money from this. I can earn a very good living by doing this really stupid shit, and people will pay me a lot of money. That's not the case now, because now he's streaming to probably a handful of people that are paying him $5 to do something stupid. Back when he started, he was making a lot of money. And so he thought he was untouchable because he could pay his way out of it. Now he's in desperation mode and is taking $5 to do stupid shit. So his chat is not doing society a favor. His chat is the cause of it in the first place. You can never forget that. So no, I disagree with that statement that his chat's doing a favor. If his chat went away, he wouldn't have any reason to do this. He's doing it for attention. He's doing this for attention and money. His chat is enabling this on all fronts. If his chat no longer existed, his chaos would no longer exist. Because he's not doing it for himself. He's not doing it because he enjoys causing chaos. He's doing it because he loves the attention he's getting from these social media platforms. And he loves the money that comes from getting this attention on social media platforms. So, 100%, his chat is not doing society a favor. His chat is the cause of all of it. And yeah, he's so fucking hammered, I couldn't understand fucking word he said, other than send me back to America.
Longer it will take him to get home. His original strategy of not streaming for months actually worked out pretty well for him, except he wasn't making any money nor getting too much attention. And I think the lack of attention part was what really broke him. So I guess he'll just willingly destroy his own life for that attention now. Yeah. So he then goes back to screaming at people to call the police again.
Correct.
Outside first, then he goes inside to continue.
Somebody call the police. Somebody call the police.
I wonder if he's also trying to aim. Granted, he's drunk now, so he's not thinking straight. He's also not thinking straight. And by the way, Grey Wolf, I forgot. Thank you for the tier 1. I forgot to mention it. Thank you for the tier 1, Grey Wolf. He's not thinking straight right now, but I do think part of him is also maybe trying to go for some kind of bullshit, not going to work psych defense. Because he did mention, like, going to the hospital. Yeah, that exactly, Kendrick. He's like, and it won't work. This a quote unquote insanity plea or whatever the South Korean equivalent in court is not going to work. But you heard him talking about send me to the hospital. I'm wondering if he's doing an angle where he's trying to get into a psych ward. That's what I'm kind of wondering. And by the way, I'm kind of surprised Apple is not taking issue considering he's waving around one of their products. I'm reasonably sure Apple does not want to be associated with Johnny Somali right now. Wolfie, in the West it is. I have no idea how it works in South Korea, and I'm not going to pretend like I know how it works in South Korea. But he is undoubtedly trying to go with that angle.
Call the police right now. Korea number 1. Korea, Korea. Korea, 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 Korea. Yeah, you don't understand.
Oh my God.
Call the police. Police. Call the police now. Call the police right now. I'm telling you.
Is that guy calling the police? I bet he is.
That's kind of getting close to a threat right there when you're yelling at people inside of a
Wait.
I mean, that's kind of...
I don't know. Atozy will bring this up or not. Johnny is planning to pee or beep the comfort women.
Duck. We'll find out. Brittany, I don't think so. I don't believe it's illegal to be shirtless. It's not so much his manner or dress. He's wearing shorts. He's not like running around in just boxers or anything. He's wearing actual shorts. It's his behavior. That's what it is. It is his behavior.
The police right now. I'm telling you right now, call the police.
I mean, that's kind of getting close to a threat right there when you're yelling at people inside of a closed elevator to call the police right now.
Let's go! Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. I dare you. Call the police. Call the police right now.
He's just not doing himself any favors here. I guess he's just really just testing the limits of what you can get away with in South Korea. And this is just really...
No, he's fucking drunk. He's fucking drunk. And his mind is just fucked at this point. And his fixation is, they gave me $5. I've got to act like an idiot. That is what his alcohol-addled brain is telling him. Someone gave you $5? Dance, monkey, dance. It's kind of as simple as that at this point. Shadow, yes, for like a day. And it's back up. This is what chat is telling me. It did get banned for like 1 day.
Really where he found his temporary limit when he started messing around with another group of construction workers.
Let's support the construction workers. They want to charge me for doing twerking on the subway.
Is this interfering with business again?
Boom, 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 boom. I want to let's go, Korea! Korea, number 1! Yeah!
What the fuck?
This is depressing at this point. It's been depressing for a while now, but this is what I assume is rock bottom, right? It can't get lower than this, right? But thankfully,
with him,
the
it can
police
always
did finally
get lower.
show up.
Korea number 1, yes! Korea! Oh, police? Oh, what the f*** are you? Relax.
Hey, relax.
Why are you touching me?
Why?
I'm jogging. Why are you touching? Oh my God, what the f*** are you
Fuck
doing?
his ass
Yo,
up.
oh my God, the police got me. It's great. That's crazy. What are you doing? Relax. Jogging.
Jogging.
Beagle. Oh my.
He's screaming, call the police, and then when the police show up, why are you touching me? This man is fucked in the head. This boy is fucked in the head.
Oh my God! Look, you did this. It's your fault.
Give me an ID card.
I don't have my hotel. No, my hotel, my house. I don't have. I'm jogging.
You drunk?
I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
So apparently he reeks of alcohol. His chat is now super happy because their circus clown is in trouble again. And at the end of the day, he's going to be the one that has to deal with the consequences of his own actions. What they will actually be, though, that's still to be determined, because South Korea apparently moves through cases fairly slow in comparison to the States. So even though he hasn't received a punishment yet, does not mean that that's not going to happen. Especially if he keeps on doing things like this, it's just going to get worse and worse for him.
No, it's morning.
You cannot speak Korean?
English, Bigo. Bigo. Bigo.
저 본인이 경찰관이 대한민국
Bigo.
Take the fucking phone and computer away from
My
him.
face, my face. My face, my face, my face.
나.
My face.
그리고 저희 촬영하지 마세요.
My face, my face.
Oh, shit. Did you see what he tried to do there? Did you see what he tried to do there? They were about to hook his ass up for illegally filming the police. Because I'm pretty sure you cannot do that in South Korea. You cannot film someone without their permission. And his camera was facing the police. And they're saying, "Are you filming us?" And that's when he went, "No, no, no," and flipped the camera. Oh, I wonder if that's another charge. They're gonna take his shit. They're gonna rip the video footage. There's another charge.
My face.
나.
My face.
그리고 저희 촬영하지 마세요.
My face. My face.
Don't take a video.
My face. Legal. It's my face.
You drunk?
No, I'm not drunk.
You no ID card.
I have my ID card. Come. ID card. I give you.
Yeah, stop.
I don't know,
I'm
Nick.
jogging.
I don't
I'm
know.
working out. Translator.
야, 너 경범.
Translate.
주치도 않는 놈.
Give me the
As
translator.
public officials.
Translate.
Yeah?
Translate.
한국말 할 줄 몰라?
Hook
English.
his ass up.
너는 지금
English.
번째로
English.
체포되는 거야.
English.
Arrest. Okay?
No, I give my ID card.
No. Stop.
Yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch
Oh
me.
yeah, take his ass down. Come on.
What a casual Saturday morning in Seoul. The weather is nice, and
Well,
an American
he has
live
Xanax,
streamer is getting
unfortunately.
arrested for LARPing.
That's the funny part. He keeps saying, "Send me back to America." If he pulled, and this is why he doesn't do this shit in America. If he did this shit in America, hours ago, his ass would have been face down on the concrete, either because a regular civilian was kicking the shit out of him, or the cops were taking his ass down.
Okay, I'll have to disagree. We can't blame Chat for his choices and actions. That takes accountability away from him. If someone tells him to do something, he did it, not some random strangers. If we did that, then anyone can say it wasn't my fault.
No, Revan. No, I didn't say 100% blame Chat. I'm saying they are a big part of it. Johnny himself is a big part of this. His chat is the other big part of this. They are not blameless. They are just as they absolutely bear plenty of responsibility for this. It doesn't make Johnny blameless by any stretch of the imagination. He still is the one doing it. He is the one making the choice to do it. So yes, he takes the lion's share of responsibility. His chat are the ones that continue to encourage it, the ones that pay him to do it. So they also bear responsibility. They do not get off scot-free. They don't hold the accountability as much as him.
Punishment would be for Johnny Salami to be a prison wife on a live stream with the government taking the money.
No, because the government are not Johnny Somali. They wouldn't stoop to his level. The South Korean government is better than that. Now, the American prison system, that's a whole different story. But not the South Korean. No, Revan, it's more than 1%. I'm sorry, it's more than 1%. The things that they have Johnny do, again, he is choosing to do them. He is choosing to do them. But they are the ones constantly doing it. They're the ones paying him money to do it. It's higher than 1%. It is. It's not like Johnny, like I said, Johnny receives the lion's share of responsibility. His chat has a hefty amount of responsibility for what they're doing as well. They do. There's no rational argument that says that they do not have a pretty hefty amount of responsibility and culpability for the results of this. There's no argument that says they only get like 1% responsibility. Yeah, Revan, he can say no, and he doesn't, and that's why I said he is. That's why he has to shoulder the majority of what's been done. It's on his shoulders. But they continue to do it. They continue to encourage it. They continue to pay money for it. They keep upping the fucking ante on it. So no, it is higher, absolutely higher than just 1% responsible. You can't give people that are taking part in causing this chaos, causing this disruption, causing these illegal activities. You can't just say, oh, they're only 1% responsible and 99% of it is on Johnny. No, that's removing their responsibility and their culpability for his actions. It's too close to absolving them of aberrant behavior.
As a New York City homeless person for money. And also, he's getting pretty close to resisting arrest with that current attitude.
You're arrested.
For what? For what?
You're arrested. That means any action you do, he should be on the ground. If it's not compliance.
He keeps operating like he's still in the US, but then he mutes the stream, I'm assuming to hide the details of his arrest from the public. But 2 minutes later, he unmutes so he can say this to the police officer.
Speak English. What are you doing?
Hello.
Why?
You're arrested.
I don't care. Arrest me. I'm not going. Yeah, I'm scared of you.
Oh yeah, in America,
he'd
be in the hospital already because the cops would have slammed his ass face first into the concrete.
Stop.
Stop. I'm chill. Relax.
Stop.
Relax.
Go on. Take a video.
This is not what you want the judge to see before he has to sentence you. I mean, this dude has essentially managed to stack a bunch of petty crimes and turn it into facing 10 years in prison. And he's giving the judge zero reasons to go easy on him with the sentencing. And that is also
I hope they don't.
Just for the first trial. The max sentence is 10 years for the first trial only. Then I guess what we're currently seeing unfold could be in the second or third trial. And obviously, he'll be tried as a repeat offender then. It's just also
Hunter,
tiring
thank you
at
for the
this point.
follow.
I'm shocked that it got this far.
Don't take a video.
My face.
They need to just lock him into his jail and leave him there.
Step right up, hurry, hurry, hurry. See the incredible Johnny Salami, the human CUMSOCK.
I don't know, but, well, Lorik, I'm not going to say with 100% certainty on that. If he was in the States, he would be remanded. That's the thing. If he was in the States by this point, you would have already been remanded and would not have left jail before his trial. And honestly, South Korea needs to do that too. South Korea needs to, the courts need to remand him to jail, and he needs to basically sit in jail until his trials. Now, I don't know if he'd be under psych eval, Val. Damage, I don't think he'd be under psych eval. Because this is not like acting, he's clearly doing this for the stream. So it wouldn't be a psych eval, but he would be remanded into police custody or to the jail custody until his trial, because he's proven that if he's released from jail, he is a danger to himself and the public. So he would absolutely be remanded.
Cry your little
okay, Falcon.
tears.
Ashton blocking me. Okay, Falcon, I hope you feel better. Get some rest, okay? Maps he has. He's been banned from every platform, including the one he's streaming on for this video, but he got unbanned from this platform within 24 hours. This is the only platform. Perty? It's the only platform left he can stream on. He has been banned from every other streaming platform on the internet.
No.
No.
No?
I'm Beagle, American.
I know.
I'm from America.
You arrested.
I don't care. Do it.
You arrested.
Do it then. Do it then.
God, he's acting like he's a dumbass
1, 2,
thug.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Anonymous sent
Okay, no
$5.
problem. I'm fine.
You arrested.
And he's still getting donuts. And he's still getting donuts.
And just like that, he was arrested. It seems like he was taken into the police station, and then they allegedly drove him back home. And because he's not getting immediate consequences, he's bragging about this, and he thinks it's super funny.
Yep.
But eventually...
Exactly. This is the problem. He's not getting immediate... Yeah, he's catching consequences in court. It's not immediate. Legal Mind says, evidence a party talk about hiding evidence from Korea. Oh, that should be good. I'll bet you though, someone like Legal probably tuned in and recorded the stream to give it to the courts. I would not be surprised if Legal Mindset or someone else specifically tuned in to watch this, recorded the footage, and will present it to the court system. So that way party can't hide the evidence.
His actions will catch up to him. But the guy thinks he's a genius, so in the meantime, we'll just let the genius do his own thing and continue to tear apart his own life for some basic attention online. But hey, if you want to see the full coverage of me flying out to his trial in Korea, you can click on this video right here, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. But other than that,
that's
I'll
part
see
of
you
the
guys in
problem,
the next video. Peace.
That's part of the problem. Hate watchers are still watchers. It's still an audience, unfortunately. Yes. Tiffin, where depending on where party is located, I don't know, Jack. It depends on their country of origin, the laws pertaining to it. So they may not. But like I said, chances are someone recorded this stream, maybe even Legal Mindset, and this evidence will be presented to the police or to the courts. So party can't hide it. And what may end up happening is if party is trying to hide evidence, then it's possible that South Korea could block party's IP address from being able to function in South Korea. That's certainly a possibility. That'd probably be about the only thing they can do. Is that South Korea could block party's IP address so it will not function in South Korea. My guess is party is probably trying to hide evidence because Johnny is their biggest client or their biggest streamer, and they're a new streaming service trying to get off the ground, and so they're probably doing it because it's a whole tit for tat thing. That they think if they help Johnny will boost their platform, perhaps. That would be my suspicion. Jack is on Jack is on Purdy too? That's why. They're trying to boost the platform then. So they're going to try and scratch their backs to try and boost their platform. So that would be the reason why, if that's what they're doing.